So this is what.
Oh.
So right now I'm on my tablet here. So that's what I'm
All
on.
right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm watching Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, the series, and here it is on the screen.
Yeah, I see. Okay, I see that. Yep.
Chip and Dale's. I saw Chip. I got.
Here I am.
Murray.
How are you guys?
Here's
Hi, Gordon. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I gotta get. I always see. Behold. No. The red. It's gonna go bad if I don't get too much.
So, Jaden, how are things going?
Things are going great. Lately with work and all, I've been I'm trying to get Joni uploaded tonight. I was going to do it yesterday. I was still editing, but it isn't finished yet. It's going to get finished today. I still got to finish up a few things with it, and then it'll be ready by tonight. So
with
Joni,
Ollie on electric guitar in the back.
Yes.
And this deodorant here, I gotta rub it on. I always rub it on my armpit because I managed to get sweaty. And if I get sweaty, I manage to take a shower. I flip out if the hot water runs out or if the water's too hot.
That usually happens when I'm done dancing. In fact, I actually keep a towel right, like beside my blue or green screen. I keep a towel there in case I need to wipe it off because it gets a lot of energy out of me. It's just like the Wiggles at the reunion shows. Greg actually brings on a towel because during the show, he would wipe his head whenever he was done finishing up a song.
And Anthony was sweating them. And here's the blue skivvy. The blue skivvy. It's going to be for 2002 to 2007. Here's Greg's. Here's Greg's and Sam's.
Well done.
Murray and Jeff. And Jeff's. I would sweat so much if I will. Oh, and I've got red dry fit. It's dry. This one's moisture wicking. It'll resist my sweat. It'll absorb the sweat. It'll resist this. It'll reflect the sweat. It'll reflect my sweat.
It'll be good for the Sam era.
Yes, it will be. I just need to put I'd have to put some fabric paint.
I hope Anna and Zeke join.
I'm wearing the purple seat now.
Yeah.
The OG Wiggles tried to use the current big red car, but Anthony said that's not the idea of the old big red car.
Yeah, because it's an OG Wiggles reunion.
There was a reunion tour, and you're going to see us, when you might see us come out from the backstage with the cardboard big red car. All right, with Greg in the front.
Yeah.
Anthony, behind, who was front of Anthony, who was in front of Jeff, and who was in front of Murray.
John, you better get your disco dancer costume. So
Anthony's in the big red.
Yeah.
And you couldn't help but notice Murray's got. Remember when the big red car broke down? Sure.
You guys remember that story about? I think I told you this. I don't know if I told Jaden this, but during the big red car tour from 1995.
Oh yes, yeah. Greg's pants split at the end of Pat on My Head.
Well, Anthony stared at him, and then
it was embarrassing.
I've never heard of that story.
I mean, Greg said it in his Wiggly Questions videos.
I don't know what happened to those videos. I don't know why they're all gone. I really do enjoy those.
I got the yellow skippy, and in the reunion show from Melbourne, Greg sweated the most, and you could see right through it. He was sweating really bad.
Yeah.
Now someone will almost feel like saying, "Now Greg's melting."
Yeah, the Wiggles Big Show is coming to YouTube. Boy, can I hardly wait! It's so exciting.
Anthony said it's finally digitalized. It's ready to upload. That's going to be great.
Let's hope it's not big. Let's hope it's not Big Show with Sam.
Yeah. I've seen Wild Brain pull that kind of thing. Like Wild Brain, that YouTube channel. At first it uploaded a picture of the OG Wiggles, and it said The Big Show. As soon as you click it, it was Sam's Big Show from 2009.
During the time Greg left. And I remember when Anthony had
that was the You Make Me Feel Like Dancing tour.
I was watching a lot of Chip and Dale. What's the? Oh, and Jaden, Chippendales. I saw Chippendales new movie.
I saw it last night.
How was it, Corey?
It was awesome. I liked how they added characters from TV shows and movies. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, me too. Chippendales elementary school teacher almost resembled Clarabelle.
Especially characters
the
you
part where
may
she fell
not
out
be
of the window was just priceless.
Well,
She's like, oh! When I saw her in the cafeteria, she put an ice pack on her head because she bumped her head.
I was gonna say something. You better go get changed into your Wiggly Dancer costume while I talk with Jaden for a minute.
Yes, sir. It's the Wiggles. It's the dance.
So Jaden, how did you like the video of Ensalada de Fruta?
I love that song very much, and the video was great.
What did you like about it?
Wait, which version are we talking here? Are we talking like their actual song? Are we talking the dance video?
When John did it?
Oh, when John did it. Oh, it was awesome. It was incredible. I love the dancing, and of course the dancers, and I just love that song so much. It's one of my favorite songs from Los Wiggles, or the Latin American Wiggles. Mm-hmm. And I got top 5.
Or Mariachi Wiggles at first.
Yeah, the Mariachi Wiggles, yep. And that was from the Wiggles Show TV series and Splish Splash Big Red Boat. And then now we finally got the full version in
with some same songs and some that didn't make it. Like we still need We're Dancing with Wags the Dog.
It's one song I don't know if they did that at the Wiggly concert. I don't know if they did it in a video of some kind, but like that's one song I'm waiting for. I'm also waiting for Dorothy's Dance Party and
Bing Bang Bong, that's a pirate song?
Yes. And Piper's Waltz. I don't know if they did that, but the instrumental was heard.
They did do in episode 16, but no, 18. And when Mario and Yurima danced.
Yeah.
John, I really love that outfit.
Yeah, it really looks good.
You know that Yurima and Mario were in the Mandarin Wiggles too.
Yes, I saw. And Kathy was a friendly pirate, and Kelly was in the Mandarin Wiggles as a Wiggly dancer too.
Yeah,
and Jeff Pat.
Yes, because Jeff was a dancer for Dorothy, Would You Like to Dance With Me? And Lights, Camera, Action, Wiggles.
Yeah, because his family was of Asian descent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And by the way, Jane, I think I know. I bet you liked when the dancers came through the curtain, even though they didn't have the curtains, and you liked how I was in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And did you like Minnie and Daisy?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Those were the same ones I used for Feliz Navidad.
With Brett Iwan and Tony Anselmo in the outfits from Rock and Roll Preschool.
Yeah. And
it was awesome.
I can't help but notice this. Room you're in.
Me?
Oh yeah. Is this your? I can't help but notice the surroundings.
This is my living room.
Oh.
Living room.
A couple of there's a window over there and a screen door.
I can't help but notice your new living room.
Right now I got the Wiggles playing on the TV.
I've been watching the Wiggles channels so much. I remember seeing series 5. Seen all the OG Wiggles series. That's like a TV series 4, 2. I remember seeing the lights, camera, the loose. I remember Zoe's misplaced drums made my, because I was hoping for that one day, and now we got it.
Yeah, right now I'm watching Anthony's friend from series.
But Fernando Mogil Sr. Instead of Mick Conway played a version of Guillermo Clara.
Oh, Clau.
No, Clara.
Also, just earlier today, I went to a vintage video shop and I got a new Wiggles VHS tape.
Let's see it.
I got Dance Party.
Dance Party. Big Red Car.
Yeah.
I bet you're going to show this in your video update that you might work on soon.
As soon as my other stuff comes, because I'm still waiting for the Re-Wiggled CD and the Super Wiggles DVD. I'm still waiting for that. And there's a couple more things coming, but it's being delayed right now.
In last week's chat with Jaden, My mom.
I saw it. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I saw it.
And the big red car drive.
And I'm glad that they did every song from Here Comes the Big Red Car and the ones from the albums. And we still need Dorothy's Dance Party.
Of course we do.
That's like, one thing I'm really waiting for because I want to hear that.
Because I'm
I don't know whether or not they did it at the beach.
Because I'm sure the shirts from El Baile de Henry, Toca tu guitarra con Francisco, and Bailemos el Flap. Yeah. Those were different. I mean, they were from when in the original video, like Ben's, like Ben's shirt was white, black, and gray. If you don't know what I mean, they were different. Like the shirts they wore in like the songs where they did rock and roll dance.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about for difference. Like from when you see them in the Here Comes the Big Red Car video, and then you see them in the Lost Wiggles TV series for some songs. They're different.
Cold Spaghetti Western and Series 3, of course.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because
of the drummer playing and yeah.
My favorite version of the shirts was the one from Lost Wiggles.
Yeah.
And Jaden, I like the ones. I bet you like the ones from Series 3, and John, you like the ones from Here Comes the Big Red Car.
I do indeed.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yep, especially the shirt that Sam wore. And I was thinking, I'm really excited for Murray's birthday coming soon.
Yeah, I just finished filming Play Your Guitar with Murray from Live Hot Potatoes right before we started, and I just filmed Hot Potato from the Santa's Rockin' concert.
Because Murray's and Jeff's is live.
And I wore for the version of Hot Potato because we know about his injury. The fiberglass bone fell on Anthony's wrist and broke.
And then until he could recover, Brett Clark filled in. There was a picture.
Yes. I saw the
picture in
those photos too.
And there is one thing I find that sucks. When they did Dorothy's dance class segments, they've been reusing past ones.
Yeah, they have. I actually noticed that.
I couldn't.
Because judging by, I mean, for one thing, judging by the picture of behind the scenes from Dorothy's dance class, they should have done one with Marcella Ballart.
Oh, Ballart. Marcella Ballart.
Yep, who is Pirate Marcella. And I hope in this next episode they add a couple more new songs, not just one song. If every episode is one song, it sucks.
Yeah, and I just know is that the last episode we got a new song. It was in Wiggly Animation. It was Haru ga Kita,
which we never thought we'd get.
I actually never thought they'd do that one either. I mean, they're still singing the Japanese words. The only time you hear them saying Spanish words is when, Fernando's saying, like, in Spanish, spring has come. Where has it come? It has come to the mountains, it has come to the village, and it has come to the fields.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's amazing that we got a song like that, but that's not really one of the songs I was expecting. It's kind of like, episode 22 when we got Name Game and Wake Up, or Despierta Cathy live in concert. I was kind of expecting a Cathy song in concert, but like I was kind of hoping for like Where's Cathy,
And the wake up and when she woke up, it was just like from The Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping that they would do that they would sing a version of we had the Mariachi Wiggles version of Bing Bang Bong that's a pirate song, and that didn't make it into a video or TV series. It was
I hope it comes into the Despierta Cathy video.
It's possible.
would be possible.
I just looked on the fandom website. I just checked the fandom website, and there's a few songs that have been confirmed. So I know 2 songs that have been confirmed. 4 songs have been confirmed actually. Ponies, Lucia Usa un Mateo, Beep Beep El Coche de Rojo Live, and Vámonos Estamos Paseando en el Coche Rojo. The Manzillas were killing it on Vámonos Estamos Paseando en el Coche.
Yeah.
Another one song. There's one other song I'm hoping for. I'm wondering if they ever did a medley.
The Wiggly Owl one?
Yeah, like what the Taiwan Wiggles did. They kind of did the owl medley, just without Wags Loves to Shake Shake, Move Like an Emu, Do the Owl.
But they did Magic Buttons, Wiggly Party.
Yeah, they did that. Yep. Wake Up Danny. They did Rockabye. They did Toot Toot and
Potato.
Potato. Yep. Monkey Dance. The Rumpumpa Stomp. Yeah, they did all those, just except for like 3 of them. But I'm really hoping that Los Wiggles did do a medley song, either Wiggly medley, Christmas medley, Owl medley, Go Go medley, any medley. When they were.
If not, maybe the Mandarin Wiggles can do it.
And I hope Mandarin Wiggles. I hope they start with the second lineup, because I want to see the full Mandarin video of "Can You Point Your Fingers into the Twist" with Vivi and Samuel.
Yeah, that's one.
And Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car, or the versions from the Taiwanese Wiggles, but when they changed it.
Yeah.
Like I found out hot potato was actually called sweet corn because there's no potatoes in Taiwan.
There's no potatoes in Taiwan. And then there's also long noodles. It wasn't cold spaghetti, it was long noodles.
And rubbing dumpling is mashed banana.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I look like a Wiggly Dance. I wore the Wiggly Dance.
I love it.
I wore the Wiggly Dancer costume for my remake of Wake Up Jeff with the striped pocket pants and Wiggles belt. I did in the
You can wear for concerts too, and everything. And you will for Lockie and Emma in Here Come the Reindeer.
And I will wear this costume in the reunion tour. And I will wear it for Can You Point Your Fingers and Do the Twist from the reunion tour. You'll see me start playing the keyboard. I'm going to play the blue acoustic as Anthony. I'm going to play my guitar as Mari. Puppy sounds very rock. I'm going to listen to Puppy. The Puppy cover, The Wiggles Dead. It was really rocking. It sounds a little bit hard for my eardrums, but I think I might consider it. I'm gonna listen to it first. I'm gonna do it in the style of Jaden's video. I'm gonna use my my old long short sleeve t-shirts as the OG Wiggles and Jaden's. Sorry about that. So my app crashed apparently.
Oh, he's got to fix something for a minute.
Probably.
Sorry. So the app crashed apparently. So that was unexpected. My apologies. And as I was saying, the big red car was on its way when I did the Los Wiggles version of Mitten the Kitten, Fito Al Gatito. You saw Minnie and Daisy with Baby Lewis in front of
I did.
Yes.
Right. And I did the prologue.
Yeah, Daisy as Marie and Minnie as Jackie.
Jackie. Who's Jackie?
Jacqueline Field.
Oh, right. Yes. Jacqueline
The voice
Field.
of Dorothy for Series 3.
Voice Dorothy in Series 3.
Yeah,
I wonder who that baby was. I wonder who Julius was.
Julius Field was hers, and John's son.
John Field's son. Anthony's brothers.
Yep, William Field. John William Field.
Yep.
John William.
And imagine if the Fruit Salad TV Wiggles or the new Wiggles sang "Stamp Your Feet to the Heavy Beat," but with Captain Feathersword singing it. Like,
I actually really missed that song, even though it was only in Racing to the Rainbow.
But Paul Paddock did a great job with his singing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And I
would
bet
see
you
them
can't
sing it
resist
again.
Sam's vocals in Fruit Salad, the karaoke
I would love
version.
to hear. I was considering doing a cover for Salad with the Wiggly Manzillas and the Sam's vocals, and I was doing in the style of the Latin American Wiggles with.
Sam was the one who's the one that says yummy 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 yummy.
Yeah.
In English.
I liked it when he did that. Yeah. It was
when the actor Catty said, "So young," what they mean by "Oh, Catty."
Now, I was gonna.
It's Cat.
I was thinking that. So, how's the filming for Player Guitarist Murray?
I just finished filming it right before we started our chat. And,
good.
All right.
And I can't wait to see a sneak peek of it.
And I remember the scene from Meet the Robinsons where the bowler hat guy gets his nose stuck in the window, and after the nose falls on it, window falls on his nose, he goes, "Oh, Doris, get it off, get it off."
Like,
Let's see the window. Let's see my hands on the window. Doris, get it off.
Something got me thinking. Do you know who the actor for the genie is in the 2019 Aladdin?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And
but he did something very bad in the Oscars of 2020.
Yes, I know. He slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah, because Chris Rock made a joke about his wife. Yeah.
What was it? Not nice?
It was basically because Will Smith's wife shaved off her hair.
Her name is Jada.
Yeah, Jada.
Oh.
And she did that because
graceful.
It was some kind of convention or something. And Will Smith made a joke about where when you join the army, they shave your head. And Chris Rock made that kind of joke, and it kind of got Jada mad. And then Will Smith stood up from his chair, went up to Chris, and slapped him right in the face.
And then they started, after that video went viral, people started making parodies.
The video went viral. People did, I remember seeing one video where Chris Rock voiced Marty the zebra on Madagascar, and Will Smith did the voice of that character and of the fish character, and then he slapped Marty. Yeah, and they did.
One thing I liked about that movie, it's Europe's Most Wanted, when Marty was doing the Afro Circus, and Ben Stiller, who voices Alex,
he's the lion.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben Stiller's a very funny person. I like his work in Meet the Parents.
But Will's music Will's videos are so cool.
I like when the interrogator said, "You can't say mom on an airplane." That was priceless. Jaden, your 93 version of Dorothy the dinosaur. That made me laugh so much. It was so funny.
I loved how you added Chief O'Hara and Officer Daisy Beeples in Look Both Ways.
He did very well. That was spot on. Fantastic, Jaden. You were great, Jaden. And when I redid Mini Lavender in the Wiggle House, you saw me as Mary.
I could still call Dave, even though
with the original Wiggles, I think Officer Beeples was policewoman, and with in the Wiggletown video with the with Emma, Lockie, Simon, and Anthony, of course, that was the first time we've seen her talk since the Wiggles movie, where she sang some lines in the song. And then all of a sudden, when we hit 2021 or 2020, because at the OG Wiggles reunion show for Bushfire Relief, Anthony called Officer Beeples a they or a them, like they're not a gender person.
They're gender biased.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Non-binary,
right.
And then in 2021, the same thing happened to Shirley Shawn the unicorn. Shirley Shawn's no longer considered a girl unicorn. She's considered
So if they re-sing the song, they would say, Shirley talks about the weather and their favorite food to eat. And their favorite word, indeed, was the word
scrumptious.
Exactly.
Since Emma's not in the group anymore, I wonder who they're going to get to voice the character now.
And the teddy bear mascots and Bach the puppet.
Yeah. Bianca Bear, Big Teddy, all has different names. Yeah.
And Rockabye Bear was Rockabye Bear.
Bianca was in Meet the Orchestra and a couple of other videos as well. And I remember
a similar bear costume were in other videos.
Greg sung nursery rhymes with the Wiggles, like they did the Wheels on the Bus, Teddy Bear around on stage, and
but they sang Twinkle Twinkle in 2012.
Yes, and
they do.
and when I did the 2006 version of Wheels on the Bus, I used the footage Captain of in the baby costume from the Apples and Bananas video.
Yeah.
That made me laugh so much.
And there's something you won't know.
We were laughing so hard.
There's something you won't know. Greg also said that when they shot the original Series 6, the series was done with live music. So
yeah, because they had like a band. Yeah, like they had Tony Henry on drums. They had like Dominic Lindsay on trumpet. Yep, they had
and some guy named Chris Lupton on bass and George Saros on bouzouki.
Yeah, because I remember Anthony posted a picture on his Instagram, and that's what he showed. It was a behind the scenes pictures of the band when they were doing
And I bet you saw the post by Wiggles Enthusiast too, behind the scenes of Los Wiggles.
I did see that. Yeah.
And there was a picture of the big red car on the set of Los Wiggles, on the set of El Concierto Wiggly. I don't even know if it was a theater or a studio.
It's unclear. I found out that the concert songs were filmed in the Sydney Entertainment Center. Sydney.
Like you don't
I recognize that the audience footage, like the audience footage that they used in the series was seen from the Santa's Rockin' Tour, because I recognized a little girl doing the ooh wiggy wiggy from Hot Potato. And then I recognized a dad holding his daughter, and that was seen in the Wiggly Owl medley.
And Mickey and Marie Field during like the fruit salad.
Yep. And I remember they were seen during Rockabye Your Bear and Lights, Camera, Action, Wiggles, because I remember.
And I'm sure the dancing is the same as live Hot Potatoes and Santa's Rockin' Live. What counts?
That's another thing I'm also surprised about. Like, one of the concert songs they did was Hoop-Dee-Doo, and I was not expecting that one. I thought that one was amazing.
Everybody could get
and Fernando sang all the lyrics. Like, none of the other Wiggles sang a verse.
Just like Anthony, Murray, and Jeff, when they're not the best singers.
Yes. When they did I Could Do So Many Things, starting in episode 5.
Back up.
Anthony and Murray
singing it. I thought it'd be Fernando and Francisco, because like Murray and Greg.
But I thought Zoe did.
And Greg would, and Fernando. And Zoe. Actually. So
you never thought. No one ever thought Zoe can sing.
There's another thing I remember when they did Here Comes a Bear, and Zoe did the singing. It reminds me of when the Taiwan Wiggles did the song, but with Arthur singing. And or vegetable soup with Samuel. Yes.
And when we finally got the full version
That's
of
the only one with
Los Wiggles. And
Henry's Underwater Big Band, except you noticed in Fruit Salad, Fernando said Sandia instead of Melone. Because like it must have been a re-recording thing.
Yeah, when you listen to the Fruit Salad from Mariachi Wiggles and stuff, and then you watch the Los Wiggles series, you notice that the melon parts are changed.
And what about Zoe and Caddy? And Zoe was like, in Can You Point Your Fingers and Do the Twist? She's like, Todos hacen el twist, Fernando.
Yeah, like that song, like her dialogue.
The twisting, Fernandito.
Yeah, her dialogue changed.
And I really loved that photo of Fernando El Mariachi.
Hi.
Yeah. Whenever the crew would say something, the crew would say it back. Like
it's been confirmed that the Los Wiggles version of I Want to Wear the Jacket will be in episode 24.
Yep, because Fernando will be Admiral Goodbloke.
Fernando's in here will be Admiral Goodbloke. I hope they do the Claro. Oh, Claro, no Clara par.
I hope so. But I bet it's going to be cool. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I remembered in episode 18 and 16 when Jose's sunglasses were above his head. They're supposed to be on his nose.
I can't help but wonder why.
Like, you recognize his face. But Episode 6 was the first episode when we got a Sailing Around the World segment again. That was the best segment, I recommend, when the crew were planning a surprise party.
Yeah, like I think I remember like episode 10, I think was the last one because we didn't get one in episode 12. And then we waited like many episodes for another segment. I mean, we got songs from Captain Feathersword, played by John Martin, but like we didn't get like an actual segment from Sailing Around the World. I'm still waiting for the full version of that song, Sailing Around the World. That's another one I'm waiting for.
I hope it comes to Spotify with the wiggle.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Anthony posted something that Los Wiggles was coming to Spotify. Like their songs were going to be on Spotify. And I don't know when.
Yeah. And I remember I was so happy Player Guitar Francisco came out.
Yeah, I was, because I was kind of hoping that would do that.
But I did the pro because it's his song.
Right.
But it was great when Zoe, Fernando, and Caddy played their guitars, like Greg.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know what? When they do now, it has been confirmed that the OG Wiggles will be coming to the U.S. for a reunion tour in the fall. So I'm kind of hoping that if they do play your guitar with Murray, I'm hoping they will bring their guitars so they can do that. It's one thing. And the balloon too.
And they should bring back some of their original dancers like Ryan and Ben.
They should also bring back Magic Greg, because I would love to see a Magic Greg segment again.
Or the Wagettes,
the Wagettes. The last time those three have been seen all together was Top of the Tots. But the last time we saw one of the Wagettes was in Live Hot Potatoes, because Fluffy came out and during Captain's Weather segment.
And then the captain ran off, and then somebody became his double bit in his torn outfit.
I think it was Ryan who was the double, because I kind of recognized it.
But did you know in Wiggle Dancing Live in the USA, clearly it wasn't Anthony who was doing the flipping. It was Adrian.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He was the double.
Because he's a real acrobat. Like he can do that stuff.
He even did it for Dorothy's Christmas Roses and Racing to the Rainbow for Jeff.
Mm-hmm. And I love for the Jeff when
his back was causing him pain.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, that's why they used footage from 2007 in Surf for Jeff. And I know Sam confirmed that the big red car was a golf cart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in fact, my dad even knew that, because I showed him a video of the Surfer Jeff video when they drove the big red car, like after they did the song "Look Before You Go." My dad even recognized.
Do you remember this guitar?
Oh,
yes, I still got it in my room, but of course mine is changed to the multicolored guitar.
Because Anthony played it in the reunion show.
Right, and that guitar will be seen again in the Monkey Dance. So.
With the animals?
Yes, I am going to add the animals.
And I bet you're going to add me as one of the dancers with the number cards for Numbers Rumba.
Yes. Mm-hmm. For the Numbers Rumba, I will be filming that today, like somewhere like probably between 5 and 6. Because I'm gonna finish up Joni first and get that uploaded, and then as soon as that's uploaded, I'm gonna work on Numbers Rumba, and then I got to work on a couple other videos, and then after that, I'm gonna work on the rest of the week. Of course, since I got tomorrow off from work because it's Memorial Day weekend, I'll have time when I finish dancing. I'll have a lot of time tomorrow to edit because I won't be at work for 8 hours. So.
So what number am I going to be?
You're going to be number 5.
Who's number 1?
I'm going to have numero dos. That will be number Ryan.
How about Mickey?
Mickey will be number 4.
Oh yes, number 3 will have to be, how about Daisy?
Or me?
Yes.
And 6, what about?
Greg said he was going to do the clapping, and then Anthony had to come up with the rhyme for 6.
I think
They squared us. When I do pup feed, I'm going to play the paper.
Elizabeth.
If I do the pup feed, I'm going to play the
You
paper
remember the two?
for Murray and Anthony. I'm going to play the paper jam, the blanket.
Huh?
When I do the pup feed, I'm going to play the paper jam.
Yeah.
Paper jam.
Oh, wait, for what song?
Because I'm going to
Pub feed. The chat's.
The cardboard to be great car with Greg.
I was so excited when the full music video of that came out because that's my favorite Wiggles cover song for when the Wiggles did a cover of another band's song. And Pub Feed is my favorite that they did.
The reunion show.
And as soon as the video came out,
and they did it in the reunion tour.
Yes, they did, because I think the last 3 shows that they did, from Sydney to Brisbane and then to Adelaide, they performed that. And I remember because in Perth, they did a mix-up with Go Santa Go because they kind of messed up the intro, and they had to.
And during Rum Bumba Stomp, I remembered in the Bushfire show, Anthony had to get the bass guitar.
Yeah, because Jeff was playing, I think, the wrong key.
And then he was playing Al's guitar, his yellow guitar.
Yeah. Because Alex was tuning Anthony's guitar for the song, but Anthony was going to play that. And I just realized something. The second show that they did, without Greg, they had all the other Yellow Wiggles.
Yeah.
Anthony played Al's guitar, his acoustic, for the rest of it. Anthony did not play the Blue Mat acoustic.
And can you point? He played for the first couple seconds. Right. And Robert Irwin, he guest starred in Crocodile Hunter.
In Brisbane, yeah, he did.
He's
in honor of his father.
I mean, the new Crocodile Hunter.
In honor of
Steve Irwin.
Croc, I'll save it if I can. Crocs rule.
Now, I think we would love to see your disco costume.
Okay, here are the
one by one. Let's start with purple.
Purple. I use for Bilemosa Flap.
The blue one.
And blue, which you'll see in the High Papa Potatoes version of Play Guitar with Murray.
All right.
Red now.
This was in Bilemosa Flap, and it will be in Dorothy's Dance Party. And here's the yellow one for Play Guitar with Murray from 2003.
Why don't you use purple and yellow for Listen to the Drummer Playing?
Why not?
It's a real, I want
them
to.
Can I see the belt you used for those shirts?
Oh, it's downstairs. I'll go and get it. I'm gonna get myself some water too.
And while we wait, I'm gonna. So,
boy, is it so hot?
You remember? I bet it was amazing. You saw the Bushfire show on the Wiggles YouTube channel?
Yeah, I did. Yep. And I remember as soon as it said it was going to be live streamed, so people can comment like on the live chat and everything. I literally set my alarm for 7 o'clock in the morning because the stream started at 8 o'clock. So I wanted to be awake to see the show and and everything. And I'm really surprised that they did an intro with Greg before they showed the concert. Like he was telling me in the content warning because because he was telling everybody what happened at the end of the show, and he was lucky to have a lot of amazing people, but backstage, and of course there was the nurse a nurse in the audience, a GP, and a bunch of other people who came to help him.
But luckily in the reunion tour, Greg was fine.
Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened to the cast and crew. Everything went great for all 7 shows. It was great.
Speaking of Greg, I bet no one was even more surprised than I was when I got a video from him on my 22nd birthday. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really incredible. And I saw this video. It was during their Adelaide show. It was before they actually went on to do it. If you remember this YouTuber who did a dancing video of We Like to Say Hello, Nate, I think that was his name. There was a video. He did it like years ago when he was a kid. He wore a hat in it, as Anthony was
holding. Why don't you try with the blue shirt first? Why don't you
And
try
then
first, John?
Yep. And before the Wiggles went on to do the Adelaide show, Nate showed them that video that he did, because he was like part of a news show, and then he showed them how much famous he got due to their song. And Anthony said that his video was better than theirs.
Wow, almost like what you would do if you went backstage and showed the Wiggles what you did. They would be amazed too.
They would be
I bet. Yeah, I bet they would be amazed by anyone who would do that. Like, especially since, and Greg was amazed with how he got the big red car for the video too. And that was like,
did you see the video of the Wiggles singing "Hoop-Dee-Doo" with Ryan as the Red Wiggle?
I did. Yeah, I saw the first time.
I saw that online.
It was on Instagram. Yeah,
with Franco from Top of the Tots and Live as the captain.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Leanne Ashley was only a Wiggly dancer in concerts, not videos.
Wait, what?
Leanne Ashley, the choreographer from 2008, she was a Wiggly dancer sometimes, only in concert.
I kind of wondered when Ryan did fill in for Mari that night. I wonder why Mari couldn't make it and why Paul Paddock couldn't make it.
Ryan was once Professor Sing-A-Lot Song when Sam was yellow.
Yep, because I remember when they did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Ryan came out to sing that during the Wiggle dancing tour.
Yep. And I remembered I think I like when they wore them. You remember the Elvis type jumpsuits from Do the Owl when they wore it in Play Guitar, right? From The Wiggles Take on the World.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But by the way, hang on. Isaiah, how are you?
Tired, but fine. Because I literally woke up from a nap. I had no idea this was today.
And
Isaiah.
Remember Jaden was, and Jaden, remember when I did this? Remember when I did the patty fight? Remember when I did the patty fight with
remember that.
Remember what he said after the burger came off his face? Arr! 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 That made you. I'm sure you guys were laughing so hard.
I laughed.
What would it be?
John's available. Yeah.
Or imagine if Captain Feathersword did that.
Imagine you me do. I can't help but imagine myself. Give that, ladies.
She is available. I feel like a dope in this sailor suit.
When I
Feathered Snake, this time you've gone too far.
Captain Jennifer Andrade, the Wiggly dancer from Los Wiggles, was also in Kingdom of Paramithi.
Oh yes, she overdubbed Cat. I could hear her overdub Catty in the Los Wiggles segment of Animal Straits.
She played the singer Sarah.
Spanish singer Sarah? You mean
like she played she speaks and sings in English, but when they did Captain Jeremiah in the Spanish Gold, she played the Spanish princess in one of their episodes. That's how the truth. But it was really interesting, and I thought Mario, you noticed I think he was the voice of Henry the Octopus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the Spanish
his voice in the Henry the Octopus song sounded twice different. His song in Henry the Octopus. His voice sounded the same for movie rhymes like Henry, I'm sure. All his, but and I bet it was really funny when John Martin as the captain, he did the waving goodbye from series 4, because he said this, and now it's time to wave.
Yeah, that was really good.
Nobody ever thought they would do the Paul Paddock skits on anyone else.
Well, it was it was a sailing around the world segment, so I kind of figured that maybe they would do that.
I bet when you saw in Hot Potato from series 4, Ben was Captain Feathersword. I think Ben was.
Yeah, because I remember in Hot Potato, he was captain when they did it outside.
The forest.
And, yep.
I think it was because Paul had to deal with it, or was
on a honeymoon with Charmaine.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember and it's amazing that that even though they are on the road a lot, they still have their marriages and their children and everything's okay. It's incredible.
And John, can you get into your disco shirt? We want to see it on one of them on.
Sure thing.
Try the blue one.
All right, here we go.
And I was
just getting chain. Okay, I'm getting my chain.
So the dancers in Player Guitar with Murray from the iTunes show, I'm guessing you're gonna add Larissa, Ben, Elizabeth, and me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm
gonna add some of those dancers and other songs. So it's gonna be a while, but
But you'd have to shrink some of them down so there's space.
I know that. Yeah. There's still lots more songs to do. And basically right now, 6 are currently uploaded on YouTube. And as of right now, we have a total of 28 songs that were found from the show, because we don't really have a full version of Baby Beluga or Shake Your Sillies out, but we have all the other songs. And right now, since I'm working on Joni, and there's still about 22 left to do. So I'll plan those when I get to them far ahead. So
yeah. Or imagine if they did Wake Up Lockie in a show, and then Jeff would come out and say to Lockie, "Hey, Lockie, that's my line."
I'm really surprised that he actually did that when they recorded that for the Wiggles We're All Fruit Salad, the Wiggles Greatest Hits. That's
yeah.
And
you wanted to put that in if you thought you were going to do that song for a video.
Yeah, because I remember, as soon as I heard Jeff do that, I did want to do that, because and the funny thing is, when I did all that, when you hear the telephone ring, that was in a Wiggle and Learn segment when Jeff answered the phone, the Wiggly telephone, when someone wanted to hear a nursery rhyme. And then Lockie's hello came from a YouTube video where he was introducing himself. And then, of course, Jeff's line came from the song from 2021. And then I did the last guitar riff that Murray played with Anthony's drumming. Well, the drumming from the song, the original song.
I remember that was prize. And you saw me wear your purple gray Nike as Lockie, and my original purple Gildan as Jeff.
John, your outfit is disco spectacular.
Dancerific.
Uh-huh.
Let's see maybe the purple one now. And I bet that and John, you're adding Ben Murray and Larissa
and Chloe and myself, Minnie and Goofy, and Dorothy and Henry.
Minnie, Dorothy, Henry, and Goofy are in the back.
Oh, right.
Like you'll put them in the same positions. Henry and Dorothy. Henry will be next to Minnie.
Goofy will be next to Dorothy.
Yep.
When Greg's playing his guitar.
Yeah, better than air guitars.
Better than air guitars.
Now let's see the yellow one.
Okay. Boy, it's getting hot in these things.
I remembered when you used those in England Swings and the Shimmy Shake.
Yes, I did
with myself as Paul Paddock, Dan Sullivan.
Dan Sullivan.
Who was a
TV host. It was a classic TV host in the.
Greg, yes. Can we get the house lights on to see everybody?
If he forgot to mention, in case he forgot to mention, Jane, you saw me in the TV for that? For the Shimmy Shake? When
yes,
did.
I used the black and white filter. Used the iMovie and here I am in the red.
We know the actor was Paul Paddock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I really love that they did that, like from the actual thing that they were doing. Like, of course, the wiggle, and then
I'm not sure which shirt is my favorite. I like them all. You can change them for any video you want.
You can change any.
Like, John, you can wear them for any, like for listening to drummer playing
Blue.
TV Series 3 version of Play Guitar with Murray, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think some humans and some Mickey Mouse dancers would be fun.
Yeah, and with me, like for Play Guitar with Murray from Series 3.
Yes.
And I would
and Toka and
they're all the
Toka
colors.
Guitarra.
Those shirts.
And Player Guitar Francisco. Yep. And
Dorothy and Henry will be in their sparkly vests.
they're from Wiggly Fiesta.
Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna
Fiesta.
And I'm gonna.
And I bet it was disappointing that John Martin, when he sings the ending differently in it, he sounded like
I didn't. Yeah, that when the end was coming, I didn't think he was going to do it like that. I figured he was going to do it like Paul Paddock, And then
I think it was Sam's voice in the Mandarin Wiggles. I think Sam did that for the Mandarin Wiggles.
Sounds a little similar.
Like, but like Sam was captain on Big Brother, I found out.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah. And they did they did songs like Fruit Salad, Can You Point Your Fingers and Do the Twist? They did Wake Up House, which was basically Wake Up Jeff, but they were waking up.
Can we see your chef jackets again, John?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
So something got me thinking. Remember Murray broke a string on his red guitar?
Yes, in the at the San Diego show for the Sailing Around the World tour. Yep, and he had to play he had to play Greg's because I know it was during the song Sailing Around the World. The moment we see him getting ready to play it, but then all of a sudden when we cut back to the camera of the stage, Murray's not there anymore, so he had to go backstage and get Greg's guitar. So
yep. And Greg wore the short sleeves because due to air conditioning filming and they're just recording. But long sleeve is for a TV series or a video.
Here's Greg's chef cut uniform.
Let's see Anthony's now.
Here's Anthony's.
Jeff's.
Jeff's. Here we are.
And Mazza's.
Murray's. Here though.
And I really hope you get the white one soon if you can.
For Alfonso.
And or Pablo El Cocinero.
Pablo El Cocinero. When I did the master pasta maker of Italy with making the gang and chef outfits and the Wiggly chef coats. I had I had Alfonso and his own footage.
Yeah. I mean, just like what Cole did.
I think that's what Cole might do.
I mean, like his outfit. I mean, I liked it. By the way, remember when remember Jeff's short sleeve shirt?
Yep, I remember that one.
Catty, you never thought he kept it.
I didn't think he would wear that when they did the soccer segment and Sailing Around the World. I didn't think they'd do that.
Yeah. And it was great when they got I think I know why Evie Ferris did not perform in the show sometimes. She was performing with the Australian Ballet, so Ella filled it.
Yeah, because I remember at Carol's in the Domain, her sister did that show.
Yep, Ella.
I remember seeing in the Wiggles Anthony's response to go in the news video of Anthony's response to go woke, you go broke from Matt Canavan. Can you imagine the nerve of that guy? Can you imagine the nerve of that guy? Can you imagine the nerve of Matt Canavan saying, "You go woke, you go broke"?
Oh yeah.
I'm not liking it. Can you imagine the nerve of that guy?
Yeah.
The nerve of some people.
Because
Can you imagine the nerve of that guy?
You add many members of the group, and all of a sudden he's like, "Don't add new members. That's not
And John,
good for you."
And it's not that's for Anthony. That's only for Anthony. That's only for the Wiggles. That's not for him to decide. It's for the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Right. Because
everybody gets to be how they
Anthony's
want to be and do what they want to do.
it was Anthony's. It wasn't originally Anthony's idea, but it was one thing that Anthony agreed to do because James Harkness, who we saw in the Wiggles World TV series, he was part of the late James Cassidy.
And who did Anthony agree with?
Basically, James. It was his idea to have he had a talk with Anthony to get new diverse members into the Wiggles, and then Anthony agreed with that idea, and so that's what they did. And all of a sudden now, well, not now because everyone is
then
loving.
All of a sudden people start complaining like, okay, get rid of them now.
Right, because it doesn't make sense having a total of 8 Wiggles. That doesn't make sense.
But it would have been good if they were Wiggly dancers. Some of them were in the reunion.
Some of them are Wiggly dancers because in the OG Wiggly reunion tour,
you know that Kelly was an acrobat in the Wiggly Circus show.
I remember that because she's in the Wiggles' big birthday video.
And Dorothy the dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a fairy. She must have been a fairy.
Well, Emma took on as Fairy Larissa when Larissa was pregnant.
Right. Yep. Emma was when Emma joined that, she was Fairy Larissa, she was Dorothy, she was Wags, and then later on became a Wiggly dancer. And then of course
Lockie, of course, was Captain Feathersword.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And they used up. And like, Gina, how did you guys know that Paul Paddock was in lockdown for the Freestyle TV Christmas special?
When I first saw that Victor Valdez was playing captain for that, there was the album cover, like it was an album cover and the cover of what the video would look like on the thumbnail for the YouTube video. And I saw him there instead of Paul Paddock. And then I went to social media to see if Anthony would say something about that. And Anthony received a comment from someone saying, "Where's Paul Paddock?" And he said, "Paul Paddock is currently in lockdown where he's living." So luckily Victor Valdez was available to help us with this project.
That's a good thing they finally got. It's good.
And wouldn't it be fun if they had an international Wiggles reunion? Like the Mandarin for the opening act.
Yeah, that'll be strong.
Latin American Wiggle. Thanks to those reunion photos with Fernando Sr. and Jr. with Francisco in Houston, and Zoe and Francisco reuniting with Kathy this year in Australia. That got me so excited and fulfilled with hope.
I would see that concert if that would happen. I would see that.
I would too. I'd be like
Zoe,
so enthusiastic.
And Zoe was one of the greatest voices of Dorothy the dinosaur.
Yeah, because she was Dorothy for Racing to the Rainbow. She was the voice for Racing to the Rainbow, Wiggle Dancing Live in the USA. She had
celebrating 15 years of Wiggly Fun.
Yep, and she was the singing voice of Magdalena the Mermaid in Racing to the Rainbow too, because she did the singing in The Princess of the Sea.
And and the voice of Dorothy in the special announcements was Jennifer Andrade.
Did she speak English?
Yes, in that version. Yes, she did. So I believe Jennifer must have been fluent like John Martin.
And when I saw him as Captain Feathersword at the ARIA Awards in 2007, I guess that was his last time playing the captain. Because currently that was when Paul Paddock was with the Wiggles in North America or Canada.
He was understudies for the OG tours.
Mm-hmm.
And a Wiggly dancer too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really, and the ARIA Awards have been uploading, videos of the Best Children's Album Award for their YouTube channel. We haven't gotten 95 where the Wiggles won for Big Red Car. We haven't gotten the Live Hot Potatoes album win. And I wanted to see the Surfer Jeff win too, because I would have wanted to see that.
And you saw Happy 15th Birthday with Francisco as a dancer for the award bid with Caddy, Zoe, and John.
I saw that. Yeah.
When Jeff was remember when I also found out that Francisco was one of Santa's elves in Live Potatoes tour from 2005.
Interesting.
And
Simon with Santa Claus.
Sam and Brett
Simon
filled in
with
for Greg in
Santa
that
Claus.
tour due to Greg's double hernia operation.
I heard that there are some big plans for the Wiggles in 2023. They want the Wiggles to represent Eurovision in 2023.
What's Eurovision?
I don't know what it is, but that was like, I was looking at news stories of the Wiggles that are currently going on around, and that's one of them. Like Eurovision wants them to do it or something.
Something got me thinking. Simon was Santa Claus in not just the voice for Dorothy the Dinosaur Meets Santa Claus, but in Dorothy's Christmas.
Rockin' Christmas. Yeah. Yep. I remember that. Yep. I remember Simon did play the
Wiggles Christmas special. It was great. Wiggles Christmas special was great.
And Paul Field was Santa in the intro to Wiggly Christmas medley. Cameron Lewis, the ballet dancer, was Santa in the song.
And then when I saw
from the Wiggles movie, because I remember they had to switch 3 scenes around because they wanted to see the Wiggles ahead of time.
Yep, they did. Yep. It went from, the original one.
The Fox logo.
Yep, we had originally it was the Wiggles movie logo, and then it went to Wally trying his magic for his uncle, and then it went to the Hey There Wally song, and then it went to the Wiggles getting ready for the concert at the school, and then they went to the concert. But then instead we got the Hey There Wally song after they did the Magical Adventure title. And then we got the Wiggles getting ready for the show. Then it cuts to Wally performing his magic for his uncle, Uncle Cecil. And then it goes straight to the concert.
Yeah. And don't forget the intro from behind the scenes of Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car.
Yeah, because they filmed a prologue in '98. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great movie.
Yeah,
and they worked bunches of actors and I saw a rare video of Jeff doing a report, and they're doing Mrs. Bingle's theme.
Yeah,
it was on Treehouse.
It's really incredible because I remember there was a story that the Wiggles were working on a second movie, but for some reason it never. In 2014, I heard that was supposed to happen, like a second movie, but then later on it just
an adventure.
And then someone on Twitter said, "Anthony, are you and the Wiggles making a second movie?" And then he said, "Yes." But then all of a sudden, since Emma's gone, I think the movie is going to be scrapped. But because I guess he said it was being filmed with Emma and him and Simon and Lockie. But I guess since he's gone, they can't do that now. So
Tony Harvey was Wally, and Joanne Steele was Mrs. Rosemary Bingle.
Mm-hmm.
And Dale Nori Constantin was Cecil.
Oh, remember that video I did of Mickey blowing the whistle and triggering Anthony's silly stuff? Murray said, "Don't blow that." With Murray saying,
I didn't
"Don't
see
blow
it.
that whistle."
I didn't see that. I didn't see it.
Blowing the whistle, and then Anthony going, and then Jeff waking up going, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And then Anthony starts doing his silly stuff.
But in building blocks, they didn't laugh. They stood still.
Mm-hmm.
But it went on Henry, and that was 30 seconds. And at the end, Murray said, "Anthony does some very strange things when he hears a whistle."
What did he do in the building block segment when I heard the whistle?
Similar to in the movie.
But
after when Greg said, "Time out," that's exactly what happened. Then Anthony went crazy, and then later on in the Wiggly Big Show, Anthony didn't go crazy during the Rom Bomba Stomp. It made them dance. Like he was calm later. Yeah, but remember that vocal? I remember in the reunion tour, Anthony, Greg, and the Wiggles did that original vocal warm up from the Wiggles movie.
Yeah, that was during the interview.
Yeah,
when they were on A Current Affair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like me.
You. That was a great vocal warm up. They did. Yeah. It's good for their OG things.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad they actually did that. I mean, Jeff didn't do it because he was sleeping, and then they turned to him and like, "Wake up, Jeff!"
Or like, oh no, oh what? Oh no, oh what? Let's wake him up.
1, 2, 3, wake up, Jeff!
Thanks for waking me up, everyone.
It's that stuff you really miss, because that's what I think all of us grew up with. It was wake up, Jeff, and
Pablo.
And the many stuff that they did, like the or the oh no, oh what, oh
Yeah.
no, what. It's that stuff you really
or some jokes like if someone like Murray forgot his tools and then he realized, I just realized I left them to Bill O'Reilly.
Oh really?
No, O'Reilly.
Mind if I have a pee? What's a chieftain?
Yeah.
You mean stake out the chief of police?
Chip and Dale are very funny fellas, aren't they?
And then Jane, the Batman's new movie was Batman's movie was dark.
Yeah. You said it. Probably you found it's like scary. Yeah, but it's basically because of how the comics are. That's why it's he's the Dark Knight now. He's not Adam West Batman. He is a scary Batman.
The flood scene with the Gotham flood was the most disturbing. It was the most disturbing.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I like the movie, but Adam West is always my favorite Batman because his Batman I enjoy watching.
Also, when Jeff was going to go in the next, they were going to go in the next round. Greg looked at Jeff and he said, "Jeff, what are you doing? What am I going to do?"
Actually, I'm watching
What
that
will
episode
Greg
right
do?
now. Building Blocks is on right now.
What will Greg do? Will Jeff wake up in time? Can Greg and Jeff still win the game?
Mm.
And the trivia all goes on each episode.
I really wish that the trivia was when the Wiggles uploaded their first series onto YouTube. I really wish the trivia was on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they uploaded all the episodes of series 1, it was like obviously the DVD version because there was no Wiggly trivia. The songs Baby Beluga, Live, Numbers Rumba, and Teddy Bear Hug were not in it, and then it never showed the chase scenes either.
Or Rom Bamba Stomp 97.
Yeah.
I really want this. I want to know if Anthony has that footage of that song because I want to see that.
I wonder if
I really hope so too.
I also wonder if they have the balloon chase.
The balloon chase too, yeah. There was and I remember there was a photo taking on. There was a little video of it was seen on Hot Potatoes, the Best of the Wiggles. It was, the woman who signed the Wiggles, and it was Meryl Gross at ABC for Kids, and or ABC Music, and there was a photo taken of the Wiggles, like Murray was playing the red starry guitar, and Anthony was playing the guitar that Greg played.
Oh, John, can we see your Greg costume, the mock neck?
Oh, sure, the mock neck. Oh,
we got to see it now.
I wonder if when they were doing that song, I wonder if that was fruit salad or if that was food. Oh, how I love my food, because it could have been either or.
Remember Murray was wearing the chef. Anthony, once I get the 2002 skivvies done, I'm going to do a few videos with them right before I start the reunion show songs for them in the striped pocket pants. Greg's skivet, here it is.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it's gonna. You're gonna see it with the 2002 skivvies, along with the red, the yellow, purple. Hey, Azia, have a look at this. Azia, look at this. Here's purple for Jeff in my 2002 skivvies, and red for Murray. Muzza.
Once the logos come,
I'm gonna iron them on because they have iron-on backings. I'm gonna take a sneak peek photo of them with the striped pocket pants.
Can we see Murray's and then can we see Jeff's?
Oh, sure. Murray's mock neck?
Like when you put them on. Like when you put them on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's the.
I bet this was the skivvy that when a girl went up in a show and shouted, "Murray's melting!"
and
when their skivvies
we
had
know,
chains.
and because we know that in Wiggle Dance Live in concert, Sam's first video with the Wiggles, Anthony sweated the most, and you can see right through
yeah.
it.
I remember
all the way down from his neck to his chest.
And then imagine someone would say, "Now Anthony's melting." Close.
Anthony's melting.
Can you
That's when they realized their outfits had to
put on the
change.
purple? You got to put on the purple one.
Sure thing. I'll get changed to jab.
And remember when they put the music notes on the guitar straps?
Yep. I remember that.
And you know, Fernando's strap had tape in the park shots for his guitar, his classical guitar.
Mhm.
Like Fernando el Guitarrista. Because, and every time he'd have to hold the guitar. You remember, I think once I showed John the video of me doing Wags the Dog from 95, my shirt, it almost looked turquoise, didn't it?
Yeah.
The V-neck one.
Here's Jabs. Here's what I'm going to.
Oh, John, it's awesome. Remember when I was in the V-neck close to turquoise shirt?
Yes, I know.
It was kind of close. Tell me again if that one was
Close as I'm
a little.
Nice was. Oh, Jaden, are you still working on editing your new video for Joni?
Yeah, I'm currently working on it right now. Yeah.
Yep. So like and then Greg then realized Anthony's playing the red guitar, not the blue one. Like Murray should play his usual one. He's like, he's got the wrong guitar on.
Yeah, I got that. I got that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but he noticed it.
Right now, I'm editing it together right now. Like the video I have with me at the concert with the audience and everything is all set. But right now, I'm also adding.
You have to put it to the audience clapping, and the audience footage not clapping.
That's being all done right now with close-up shots and
put to the audience just watching the show.
They're all being put together right now. So.
And we gotta see the red shirt. You better get into the red shirt when you get your seatbelt off. The red mock neck. And can we see the chef hats? We didn't see them yet.
And I'm considering using the mock necks for this stuff. I did the celebration backdrop. Finally got the celebration backdrop done. Now all I need is the floor door curtain. And then I'm gonna add the cube rings.
And I'm so excited, and I look forward to seeing Where's Jeff with you in the Nike purple shirt.
Oh, yeah. You mean this one, right?
Yeah.
You mean this? You remember I dyed this shirt. I dyed the St. John's Bay yellow.
Yeah. Can you still use the yellowish green shirt for Emma?
Of course. And I will. And when I do puff it, I'm gonna wear this I'm gonna wear the Free Planet for for Simon, while I wear my original Gildan logo skivvies.
The blue Old Navy and the let's see the blue first.
The Old Navy blue?
Yep. And then the Nike. I want to see them.
You can see the
like can you show me again?
Oh, the blue Old Navy. Blue Old Navy for Anthony. Red Free Planet for purple gray.
And I love that Nike shirt. Like it's almost the closest to purple, that one.
Yes.
Like, and Jaden, you still kept those shirts?
Oh, which ones?
Like, remember you remember the ones, the Old Navy one and Nike.
Oh yeah. They're all still in my closet. Yeah.
And you said they're getting too small and too tight.
They're getting a little too small and too tight. Yeah, especially the red one, because that one, like I remember when I did Elephant, the Triple J version. When I wore that one from Mari, it felt really tight on me. So I really tried hard not to move too much.
Was the Nike all right?
The Nike was fine, but that was also the last time I wore that one too. So
Jane, remember, when you redo Elephant, can I be Mari and Jeff?
Sure, you can. Of
And
course.
I'm gonna upload my template. So me
If not, you can redo with the polos for Mari. You could use the polos for the 92 to 96 videos.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of working on a video for someone right now. So I gotta, that's why I have the blue screen ready, because I'm putting on the green shirt for that one.
Yep. And I loved those. I still like those. I remember those polos, especially the purple one.
Yeah, the polos that I'm wearing currently in the reunion show. Yeah.
And the dark and your blue was dark.
Mm-hmm, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Your turquoise was light. And I remember you that white polo shirt, you even wore it as the chef.
Yeah, I did. Like
are you getting
hot potato? Yeah.
Would you consider getting chef hats and chef coats?
Yeah, later on. I'm just trying to focus on getting all these other videos done first, because that's something. Because I plan on making other videos. I mean, right now I'm currently working on Joni as we speak. So, and as soon as that's uploaded, I'm getting ready for Number Samba. But I'm also going to film my stuff for the Los Wiggles version of Toot Toot. So,
you mean as Kenny and Zoe?
Yes.
Once the pants get done.
Once the pants get done?
Like, if you don't, you can just use the track ones. Like Jaden. I mean, Jaden, you can use them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Track pants would come in handy.
It's gonna be a while until I get all that done, because there's just so much other stuff to do. And since I'm really busy the rest of the week due to work, I won't really have enough time to get all that ready to go. So I mean, at my last week, the last week of August is when I'm done working, and then I go back to college. But when I go back to college, I'm only going to be there for a few hours, so I won't be so tired to do any other stuff. So,
but there would be times if you're off when you'll be able to do dancing videos,
right? Because in college, where I go to, there is no college classes on Fridays, so it's just either Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I'll basically have three days of just focusing on maybe one thing of homework and then straight to Wiggles stuff for you.
And I remember, how did you get the Cold Spaghetti Western and the Wiggle Around the Clock videos? Can you tell us?
The Cold Spaghetti Western video, I was downstairs in my basement because at my dad's place, we had an old cabinet filled with old VHS tapes that I had when we lived on at my old house. It was still in Bay City, but it was like on a different street. This case had every video of like The Land Before Time and Barney, Bob the Builder, and Kipper the dog, and all those hit entertainment characters and stuff.
And the Wiggles previews were on Kipper and Bob the Builder.
Yeah, they were.
So was Barney.
Yep. And then a couple of other videos like SpongeBob and all that stuff. And
I laughed hard. SpongeBob. You guys know SpongeBob's voice. SpongeBob's voice is Tom Kenny.
Yes.
Yep.
And you found that Cold Spaghetti Western.
Yep, because it was downstairs in the basement. The case wasn't there, but there was a basket full of old VHS tapes. Well, not a basket, but there was like a table with some of my dad's old war
like movies. A box?
No, a cardboard box. Yeah. And in the box, there was a bunch of my dad's old videos from like war movies, like, you know, like something like, you know,
Scream?
Like World War I videos and World War II and a bunch of other movies like that. And there was right behind it, there was a box full of old VHS that I had, but without the covers, because like they weren't in the protective case. And one of them was Cold Spaghetti Western from the Wiggles. So I grabbed it. Now I have my working VHS tape player here, and I wanted to see if the Cold Spaghetti Western video still worked, and it did.
And where did you find and the Wiggle Around the Clock video?
It's still in good shape. And I found that when my grandmother, before she moved out of her old house to move into an apartment home, in her garage was old VHS tapes of movies like Dennis the Menace, Home Alone, and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and a bunch of old movies, and Barney Christmas Video and all that. And
Barney Christmas Video? What was it?
It was the one where they went to the North Pole to see Santa Claus.
Barney's Night Before Christmas. I love that one.
I was
and I know Wiggly Wiggly
Christmas. I was
Christmas
considering
on
doing
the
a Christmas
2000
special like how Wiggle did, and
Wiggly Wiggly
covers of the songs he did. Like I Just Can't Sleep on Christmas Eve with Jeff Dad.
Okay, Jane, keep going.
Anyway, in that it was in a wooden basket. So when I looked in that basket, I was looking through those old VHS tapes, and I started looking through all of them, and I eventually saw Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman, and then right at the bottom of that one was the Wiggle Around the Clock video. And then I just knew, and since it was
with Burl Ives and Greer Garson,
and
you
it
saw
was
them when you were little, right?
And so my grandma said you can take that home with you if you want, and in fact you can even take those other tapes home if you want. I did anyway, because Home Alone's one of my favorite Christmas movies. So I took those home with me, and I made sure to keep the Wiggle Around the Clock video safe. And like Cold Spaghetti Western, I checked to see if it worked, and it did. So that's why I keep it on my shelf with all the VHS tapes I have.
Now, and Isaiah, can you get into your yellow shirt?
Yellow skivvies are looking
good. The Wiggles and Barney were on each other's videos, their previews.
Mm-hmm.
They went from Lyric Studios.
And they performed together in 2001. Yeah.
Yeah, they came out in 1999. Hot Potato played in Let's Play School, which Isaiah would know.
Yep. Basically the songs that played were, Hot Potato, The Monkey Dance, Dorothy, Would You Like to Dance with Me?
One was Wiggly Wiggly Christmas.
Jane, did you know the Wiggle? Jane, did you know the Wiggle? And speaking of Chris, I was mentioning I would consider doing a Christmas special, a cover like
Food Salad was in one video of Barney, which Isaiah, you would know that, Isaiah, right?
Yep.
It was Super Singing Circuit.
I'm gonna play my guitar.
I know that.
I wear the striped pocket pants while we're.
Yeah. So you guys Jaden and Isaiah, you liked the videos where I was in John's videos?
Yep.
And Corey, still got the footage of you as the news reporter for a remake of Great Big Man in Red with
Mickey Mouse.
With Mickey Mouse as John.
Oh yeah.
In the House of Mouse outfit, playing Anthony's guitar.
Yes. Or imagine you did Noche de Paz with Mickey as Fernando, Goofy as Fernandito, and Donald as Julio.
Mickey as Fernandito, and Goofy as Fernando, and Donald as Julio.
Yeah.
Well, then I do Mario was, and I'm gonna do a cover.
Of the purple one. Got to get that on Isaiah.
And remember when I do the Christmas special, I'm gonna do the cover. I'll do a cover of Dorothy's Christmas Rose. Yes. And I remember when Cole did it, he was just holding roses instead of playing the instruments.
That's my favorite Dorothy Christmas song out of the many ones that she has done with the Wiggles, and that's definitely my favorite.
Yeah. Although Carolyn did her giggling and Jackie did her talking in the recording.
I noticed that too. Like, I think the video too. In the video, she was voiced
because once the only time she talked in Top of the Tots was Open Wide Look Inside
by
of the
Carolyn, but in the right, like the intro for that, yeah.
Can we see your Jeff Wiggles shirt, Isaiah, again?
You guys. Foxglove, just in time to steal the glory. Well, Foxglove, you succeeded. Maybe you'll make a decent witch's assistant after all. Really? Do you really think so? Once I complete my spell and become a real witch.
I think if you do a remake of Harugata, John, you should have Tress McNeil
as Atsuko.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear the 90s. I'm gonna wear the long sleeve tees for the 97 eras. I'm gonna play
the rounded necks.
Ibanez acoustic. I'm gonna wear the Ibanez. I'm gonna play the Ibanez for Mari and the keyboard for Jeff.
Yep. And the blue Maiden acoustic for the black tag and Nini with Russi Taylor.
And remember, after the Wiggles were done with Taba Naba, when they uploaded the full video of Wiggly Wiggly World, they did a rainbow transition. They did a rainbow transition from series
because
with Kamal.
they won't care about Rolf Harrison.
Went through. Yeah.
After what he did. And I got here's do you guys want to hear? Here's my idea for Rolf to use. Here's my idea of the character I'm going to use for Rolf Harrison. Good Ship, Fabulous Fleet. I'll tell you. Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, right.
He's bought by the Sailor Man. He's bought by the Sailor Man. He's going to the
well,
because he's
for Let's Cook.
Sailor Man.
On to the finish, cause I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor.
I think Mickey and his friends in chef clothes would be good for Let's Cook.
I would be doing Dorothy the Dinosaur. I remember I was called it a wonderful cover of Rocket Santa.
Yeah. I was thinking Mickey and his chef. Like, you can have Daisy play Greg's guitar in Let's Cook.
I was playing I'm gonna play it in Need Some Dough. And when I do my Rocket Santa cover,
I was talking about Let's Cook from Let's Eat with Mental as Anything.
Oh yeah. I was also thinking when I did the big one when I do a green screen video, when I do the music video for my cover Rocket Santa for my Christmas special, for the John Wiggle Christmas special, I'm gonna do two separate videos. One where Anthony and Jeff are with Mickey and Santa Claus while he's playing the white Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah. So they went from Lyric Studios and then after Hit Entertainment.
Yep. And then from Hit Entertainment, they went to, I think it was Warner Bros. And then
Warner Home Video. And Teletubbies and stuff.
Yep. And then after that, they went to N Circle. At least in the US, they did.
Yeah.
And then after N Circle, it was Kaboom, because I remember the Rock and Roll Preschool video.
Yeah.
And the Wiggletown video I have, it was like Kaboom. And then after that, it was like, I think Kino Lorber.
Yeah. That's what they are.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Gilbert Gottfried was best known for his loud, piercing voice. Most famous, he's Aladdin.
Did you like when they used the Latin American, the Series 5 audio of Captain Feathersword for the Latin American Wiggles? Like Captain Feathersword, he loves to dance.
Oh, yeah. And I really do love that song.
And they
did
for the...
And from the Wiggle Show TV series, they used the same instrumental for the Los Wiggles and the Mandarin Wiggles. Yeah.
And you should try to get karaoke, other the karaoke albums, like karaoke songs too.
Oh yeah, like for an album, yeah. I plan on getting more of those as soon as I find them, at least, because like in America we got the karaoke Christmas songs and of course karaoke songs volume 1.
And Dorothy the Dinosaur Goes to the Hospital.
I really want to see the full intro of that video. We've already seen the video, we've seen the end credits, but we haven't seen the full intro that really happens at the beginning.
In a Series 3 episode, Dorothy mentioned when she came to the hospital when she broke her tail.
Because she visited a children's hospital during the Network Wiggles news, and yeah.
Dorothy had to visit the
hospital. I wonder, well, they probably don't anymore, but I remember there was a thing with Sam when after he left the Wiggles, and this was a news story I found. The last time Sam ever talked to the Wiggles was in 2015. But the reason why, the thing is, the last thing he heard from them, it was a message from Murray, because in 2015, Sam won the ARIA for Best Children's Album for his album Play Along with Sam, Boo. And
in 2020, he got a call from Anthony about releasing unreleased Wiggle stuff.
Yeah, but I remember like Sam went in 2015 when he got a message from Murray saying, like, Murray said, "Congratulations on your win." Sam said that was like the last time I ever heard something from them. I wonder if after Sam left the group when Greg returned, I wonder if their friendship ever stayed. Because like, I don't know.
Like, did I tell you that Sam got a call from Anthony releasing?
I don't even know if Anthony called anyone about that. I think Anthony was just
Anthony Sam got a call from Anthony at the end of 2020 about re-releasing old stuff.
I really wish they would still do that, because I think the last time we ever
I bet you were surprised Sam was a wiggly dancer in Los Wiggles.
No, I'm not really surprised. I mean,
you've never. I
think it would. I think because since the Mandarin Wiggles had dancers from the Wiggles in their videos and TV series, I figured maybe for Los Wiggles they'd do the same.
Well, Sam was a dancer in the concerts.
And, he was Professor Sing-A-Lot of Song, of course, for the first episode.
Dubbed voice for John Martin for his opera singing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw bunches of films like The Bad Guys from DreamWorks. One funny thing about that movie I find was Mr. Shark going, "I'm having a baby!" It was one of my best movies.
Remember in the Latin, remember I was showing Jaden the funny Donald Duck cartoon called from Shrunken Heroes, where he put the pancake syrup and against bug repellent.
Yeah, pancakes.
I remember seeing one where he went, Donald was getting ready for bed, and his pillow, like the feathers in his pillow got all out of the pillow, and then there was another one where his bed, the head of, like, he was just laying there in the bed, and then the foot of his bed started like to come up and then just go right in between them. I saw that one on YouTube. I thought that one was funny.
Yeah, and I saw, and Jane, remember her when Ken said, it's like, oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
I was like, shoot, go away.
Wow, I almost forgot. You guys are gonna have to end very soon.
Well, we hope you had a wonderful time at the Wiggly Zoom today.
I have to say one thing. Thank you very much. Oh, John, thanks for adding me in Ensalada de Fruta. Jaden, good luck with your next videos and all the hard work. Isaiah, good luck with everything.
Of course, a big congratulations to Gavin.
And congrats to Gavin Irving.
Congratulations to Gavin Irvin, who's graduating today.
Let me take this from here.
Yep.
It was a great Zoom call. Until next time, keep on wiggling.
Woo!
Yeah. Keep on wiggling.
Adios.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.